Hey everyone, it's Colby Gemini, the current name of my channel, um, which resembles multiple meanings. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing a music review because I just want to do music, and it is Fall Out Boy's first LP called Evening Out with Your Girlfriend. Yeah, it is their, no, technically, to some, it is considered like, anyway, sorry, I messed up there. But anyway, if you don't know what an LP is it's longer than an EP. It's not an album, but it's longer than an EP, which means extended play if you didn't know. Um, and this came before their first studio album, Take This to Your Grave, and Fall Out Boy's Evening Out with Your Girlfriend. There are many things. There are many things to talk about in this. So let's just go ahead with it. And I'm sorry if I'm messing up way too much. This is my first music review, and I've never done music review before, and this is my third reviews. I'm recently just getting into reviews, and I'm new at this, so I'm sorry if I mess up a bit. And this is like my second or third take on video. Anyway, Fall Out Boy's Evening Out with Your Girlfriend. When this LP was made, it didn't have four members of the band like you currently would think, like they currently have now. There was five members, and it was there was Mike drums, at the time, at the time, it wasn't Andy Hurley for many Fall Out Boy fans. No, it was a man named Mike. I don't know his last name, but it's just Mike. Pete Wentz was bass. Joe Troman was guitar. Patrick Stunt was vocal, and another guy named TJ was guitars. So yeah, technically the differences, like for those of you who don't know and you are getting to Fall Out Boy, or you haven't gotten to Fall Out Boy yet, or if you're just hearing about them, yeah, there were five members when this ELP started, and then after that, two members quit. Two members of this band quit, and then three members quit, and then they went through a bunch of drummers until they met Andy Hurley, who became the new drummer that many fans of Fall Out Boy would know today. And this LP has 9 tracks on there. Several of you may know. Honorable Mention, Calm Before the Storm, Switchblades of Infidelity, Pretty and Punk, Growing Up, The World's Not Waiting, Short, Fast, and Loud, Moving Pictures, Parker Lewis, Can't Lose. And again, I apologize if I'm not doing a good review. I apologize. I'm still new at this, and I know for many people or a few people that's no excuse, but that's what I would say as an excuse. Oh yeah, sorry, that technically would be an excuse. So sorry, I'm sorry. So yeah, the cover is pretty decent. It's really good. It's like, in each of this, for 5 of them, you have a picture with this girl here. You have all the lyrics, which is very cool. And there's like a picture with almost each member of the band there. You have Patrick right there. And honestly, like when I first saw that, see if I can get it back right. When I first saw this picture, like right here, these two, I thought like they both look like Patrick, because like when they had like the hairstyle, and they both looked a bit like Patrick. So yeah, and then when I looked at it, this guy's Patrick right here, and this probably is either TJ or Mike. And this LP, it's about 24 minutes long, almost half an hour. And to me, like this could have been, this could have been their first album, because they had it was signed, and it says here 2002 Uprising Records. They signed to a record company, and this could have been their first album, because Fall I Do was their 4th album, and that could have been their 5th album, and then they could have gone on hiatus, after they went on hiatus. For some of you who don't know, they went on hiatus for a few years, and then they made 2 albums. Which, like, it would have been cool, 6 and 7. Like, more albums the better to me, because, this way you'd, like, have more to listen to. I mean, like, for album-wise. But still, anyway, like, I've listened to them. Not all of them are my favorites. Not all the tracks are my favorites, but I do like, Honorable Mention. That Honorable Mention is my favorite one. Besides, I think Parker Lewis Can't Lose is another one. I haven't listened to this in a while, but it is entertaining for those of you who do like rock or punk rock or whatever. This kind of represents punk rock and kind of brings it back a bit. Like, same with Take This to Your Grave. That also kind of they kind of brought back punk rock during the time when punk rock wasn't really much of a thing anymore, or when it was kind of fading out. Yeah, and to me, this is good. It's a really good LP. I recommend you get some of you get this. I got this on Amazon. I got pretty cheap. I think I think I got this for $10-13, maybe less than that. I can't remember how much I got it for. But then, the case was really cracked, so I found some of my grandpa's old, like, front covers, like right here, part that swings. I replaced it with the new one. I just put the cover in there and fixed it. And the disc is pretty good on this thing. So yeah, but then again, this album is really entertaining. It's really good. It's LP. Sorry, I recommend it to those of you who are fans of Fall Out Boy, and to those of you who are just now getting into Fall Out Boy, or those of you who have never heard of Fall Out Boy. I recommend check out Fall Out Boy. Search them up. Check them out. Check out all the other work. If you're into punk rock or rock, and you might be into them. So yeah, this is Evening Out with Your Girlfriend, their first LP, the first thing before Take This to Your Grave, like I said again. And I'm sorry if I've done a terrible job at this. And I can tell people will be clicking thumbs down, like they did with my Daredevil review. Like, I got 2 thumbs down and like 1 thumb up. So yeah. I'm sorry if I've done terribly. Please forgive me for that. And plus, I don't really have any I don't really have any video editing software on my computer, and I didn't really want to have to take the time to download it because it takes a little while. And plus, it's 1:20 in the morning. I did not know that it's 1:20 in the morning right now. And so yeah, I'm just making this on my iPhone right now, and and that's it. Again, check this out. It's really good. And oh yeah, there's also one more thing I forgot to mention. Calm Before the Storm is on this LP, and it's not as good to me. It's not as good as it is on the Take This to Your Grave. I should have mentioned that earlier. Okay, forget the video ending. I'm gonna talk about a few more things. I'm sorry about this.